Are you ready to live like a king? Let's go between the strings. Hey guys, and welcome into Between the Strings lesson time. Today I'm going to teach you how to play one of my favorite songs I wrote with my good buddy Scott Barrier. It's called Livin Like a King. Not too many chords, little walk through, little walk down. That's about it. I think you'll like it, so let's jump right in. Okay, for Livin Like a King, it's quite an easy song. We're going to start with the intro. Now, the first chord is a D add 9, which I use quite a bit. So here we go. Your pinky is going to be on the bottom string of the first string of the 3rd fret. Your ring finger is going to be one string above it. So 2nd string of the 3rd fret. Your middle finger is going to be on the 5th string of the 3rd fret. And then this index finger, you're going to put that on the 4th string of the 2nd fret. Now, real quick, I have the capo on the 2nd fret here. So as I explain this now, this will be considered the 1st fret when I talk. So if you want to play this like the Live from Thunder Road CD version, then capo goes on the 2nd fret. So here we go. That is a C add 9. Now, if this is just a little bit tricky, you can always lift the index finger up if you're just starting out with this. And then you'll have 1st, 2nd, and 5th strings all on the 3rd fret. That's kind of just an easy way until you get used to it, but if you want to play it like I play it, then you're going to have to add that index finger to the 4th string of the 2nd fret. So that's your C add 9. Next, we're going to go to the G 5th, and that's really easy because these two bottom fingers, they are not going to move at all. They're going to stay right there, and you're going to lift these other two fingers. When you do so, your index finger is going to stay up, but your middle finger is actually just going to move up one string to that 6th string. Still going to be on the 3rd fret. So you're just going to lift them both up and just put the ring finger on that third fret of the top string, or your 6th string. Now that's a really good chord progression to learn. It's a really fun, I love the sound of it, especially on a 12 string. So just work on that switch. That will come in handy with a lot of songs that you do. And so, the intro to the song starts with that C add 9, and it goes up to the G5, down to the D. Now we're gonna presume that you know your basic chords, so down to a D, and then back up to that G5, which the easiest way to get there is you're at that D, just move that pinky down here, and then lift them back up. So it does that twice, but during the 2nd time, we're going to stay at that D, and we're just going to let it ring and tap 3 times. So it's going to go. Two, three, four. Let's do the intro one more time here. So now let's go full speed with the intro. Here we go. Oh, sorry about that. I messed that up. Okay, so that's that. Now that leads us right into the verse. Now the verses are really, I'm going to teach you as being 2 really short verses, chorus, and then back into 2 more short verses. So we're going to start with E minor. Now we're going to have a couple flourishes on this, so I'll show you where they are. Here we go. E minor. Got a pickup truck up to G, regular old G, with patches of rust, to regular old C, to some folks it don't, back to that G, look like much. And now we're going to go to A minor, but it's mine. After you do 2 little strums, you're going to lift your index finger, and then we're going to hammer it back on. So again. And then we're going to go to the D. And we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to do a D, and then we're going to lift up the middle finger after the second strum and then hammer it back on. So let's start over with this. Got a pickup truck with patches of rust. To some folks it don't look like much, but it's mine. Yeah, it's mine. So that's it, then we're going to do it again. Got 3 clear channels on this old TV, PBR in the fridge, leftovers to eat, well it's good enough. It's good enough for me. Now that second time, because that's leading into the chorus, we don't do the D with the lift up, we just stay on that D. So let's do it a little bit faster. This is what I'm considering 2 verses. Each verse consists of that 4 chords. Got a pickup truck with patches of rust. To some folks it don't look like much, but it's mine. Yeah, it's mine. Got 3 clear channels on this old TV, PBR in the fridge, leftovers to eat, well it's good enough. It's good enough for me. So that leads us into the chorus, but let's do this one more time from the intro. Got a pickup truck with patches of rust. To some folks it don't look like much, but it's mine. Yeah, it's mine. Got 3 clear channels on this old TV, PBR in the fridge, leftovers to eat, well it's good enough. It's good enough for me. Alright. Okay, so for the chorus, we're going to start back with that C add 9 and G5 that we did the intro with. So we're going to start with the C add 9, the G5, and then we're going to go down to D. Now we're going to go back to that G5, but we're also going to walk, and we're going to do an emphasis on this low E string. We're going to go... And then we're going to lift that finger up and move your index finger 1 fret lower. And then down to the E minor. then we're going to go to the C, D. So now let's do it one more time here with the words. I'm living like a king, loving every day. I may not have a lot, but I've got it made. I want for nothing. Yeah, I don't need a thing. I'm living like a... And then we go right into the intro again. King. 2, 3, 4. So, do it one more time. And watch that. It's a little bit quicker on the chorus. So let's start out with the beginning of the chorus. I'm living like a king, loving every day. I may not have a lot, but I've got it made. I want for nothing. Yeah, I don't need a thing. I'm living like a king. And this is the intro that we did. Alright, so now let's start that full speed. Here we go. Coming into it. I'm living like a king, loving every day. May not have a lot, but I've got it made. I want for nothing. Yeah, I don't need a thing. I'm living like a king. Alright, so then we just go straight into the next verse, which is the exact same chords and everything, and then into the chorus, which is the exact same. Okay, so that leads us into the bridge. Now there is one difference with the chorus is the second chorus is played the exact same. It's the outro of that second chorus, where at the end of the first chorus we just did our intro again. This is going to be slightly different. So here's how it goes. We're going to start the second chorus. I'm living like a king, loving every day. May not have a lot, but I've got it made. I want for nothing. Yeah, I don't need a thing. I'm living like a king. Eight times we're hitting that D. Now, that leads us right into the bridge. We're going to start with the E minor. And we're going to hit and stop. So we're going to start with E minor. A little or a lot, 4 times. Then C for 4 times. It don't matter in the world what you got. And then we're going to go G for 4 times. As long as you got the ones you love. And now we're just going to let the D ring. Standing by your side. Yeah, they're the reasons why I'm living like a... Alright, so there you go. That's the bridge. So coming out of the second chorus and that little kind of little music right after the chorus. A little or a lot, E minor, C, 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 G, 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 D, D, 2, 3. I'm living like a king. Alright, so now I'm going to do this from the second chorus. And we'll go the whole way up to the beginning of the chorus again, because right after that bridge, it goes into the chorus again. So, living like a king, loving every day. May not have a lot, but I've got it made. I want for nothing. Yeah, I don't need a thing. I'm living like a king. A little or a lot. don't matter how much in this world you got, as long as you got the ones you love standing by your side. Yeah, they're the reasons why I'm living like a king, loving every day. May not have a lot, but I've got it made. I want for nothing. Yeah, I don't need a thing. We're gonna repeat it again. I'm living like a king, loving every day. May not have a lot, but I've got it made. I want for nothing. Yeah, I don't need a thing. I'm living like a king. I'm living like a king. So the outro is just that C add 9 to G5, D to G5 twice. Now we do that chorus that third time, we do it twice in a row, and usually when I play it the first time, right out of the bridge, I kind of want to be more quiet and suspenseful. So I'll do it more of a living like a king, loving every day. May not have a lot, but I've got it made. And this is where I ramp up. I ramp up on that note. Love for nothing. Yeah, I don't need a thing. And this ramps it up even more into that second repeat of the chorus. Living like a king, loving every day. And then of course the end. Living like a king. G5, D, G5, C add 9, G5, D, G5. So that's the entire song. So now I'm going to play it for you at full speed in its entirety, and so you can kind of work on it, and hopefully you can get to where you can play along. Here we go. Got a pickup truck with patches of rust. Some folks it don't look like much, but it's mine. It's mine. I got 3 clear channels on this old TV, PVR in the fridge, leftovers to eat. Well, it's good enough. It's good enough for me. I'm living like a king, loving every day. May not have a lot, but I've got it made. I want for nothing. Yeah, I don't need a thing. I'm living like a king. I work 40 hours on that graveyard shift, turning a wrench, driving a lift. It's honest work for honest pay. I don't do Versace or Calvin Klein. These old blue jeans and flannel shirts are fine. Don't care what you say, 'cause I'm doing okay. Living like a king, loving every day. May not have a lot, but I've got it made. I want for nothing. Yeah, I don't need a thing. I'm living like a king. Little or a lot, it don't matter how much in this world you got, as long as you got the ones you love standing by your side. Yeah, they're the reasons why I'm living like a king, loving every day. May not have a lot, but I've got it made. I want for nothing. Yeah, I don't need a thing. I'm living like a king, loving every day. May not have a lot, but I've got it made. I want for nothing. Yeah, I don't need a thing. I'm living like a king. I'm living like a king. Well, there you go. See? Wasn't that hard? If you like the video, please smack that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and tell your friends about my channel. And hit that bell notification there at the bottom, because that will let you know when I come out with new videos so you can swing right over and be the first to watch them. If you decide to record Living Like a King, I would love to hear your version, so please send it to me. And if you want, you can check out another one of my lesson videos by clicking on the little card above. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching Between the Strings lesson time. I'm Jason, and until next time, much love.